Hello and welcome. It is 7 o'clock on a Tuesday night, and it is time for yet another Untold Chronicles. It is our 3 hour session, masked, and tonight we go into. I'm just checking here, but yes, we're going to episode 8. We've been doing this for 8 episodes now, and this one is entitled, make of it what you will, Dirty Laundry. Um, so, um, let us say our hellos and thank yous. Let us see if the technology is working. First of all, you can see me. I seem to be moving. That is very good. And secondly, hopefully the audio is working as well. Hellos, welcomes, and thank yous as always. So, first and foremost, everybody in chat, hello and welcome, and thank you for joining us. Really appreciate you, whether you are hanging out live or whether you are watching on YouTube or Twitch video on demand. We really appreciate you hanging out with us. You can support the stream and give your favorite characters or me, the GM, advantage through heroic action points. This is one of the great community things that you can do when you watch live. You can actually help affect the game. And don't forget, each subscriber to our Twitch channel gets a monthly heroic action point to give away, as well as one when they sub or resub. You can also get heroic action points for donations as well, also by retweeting and following us. So if you want more information about that, if you pop across to our Discord channel, and you can find out all the information there. It's one of the fun ways that you in chat can help out the players, affect the game. Moving on, as you can see by many of the wonderful icons up there, or some of them are actually hand drawn today, but a number of them use Hero Forge's website design. So another big thank you that we need to do is to Hero Forge, who gave us permission to use their images. So many of the character images are designed using Hero Forge, a wonderful way to create your own custom miniatures and get them 3D printed. You can find them at www.heroforge.com. Please note that anything mentioned on the stream may not represent the view or beliefs of Hero Forge, a Cayxl Studios LLC product. Then, last but not least, people without which we couldn't actually have a game are players. So I want to say a big thank you to you as well, give you a chance to introduce yourselves, sort of both in and out of character. So we'll go from right to left. We are missing a few players who hopefully will be jumping in at a dramatically appropriate moment. So first off, Minty, hello. I know who you are, but please tell all of our wonderful viewers.
Shock and horror.
Yeah.
I'm Miss Blackthorn on Discord, Twitch, Twitter, all that. My name's Laura/Larry, and I'll be playing Minty today.
Excellent stuff. And you do quite a lot of streaming as well. So check Larry Stroke Laura Miss Blackthorn's Twitch stream. Super cool. A lot of I believe more sort of relaxed and gentle gaming.
Mostly.
Mostly.
The
So
new
that
Resident Evil is a good option soon.
yeah, no, I'm excited about that as well. If only my computer would run it, I would definitely be there with you. I have noticed over the last few days things have been a little bit quieter, and I was getting paranoid, as I think most people do, when you kind of why aren't people really talking and interacting? Where has our community gone? Oh, they've run away. Then I've realised Mass Effect Legendary has come out, and everybody is probably immersed in that game universe. And once again, I probably would as well if my computer would run it. Moving along, Blinky is your familiar, so you control Blinky as well. But then we move to Janus and Clay, both controlled by the same player.
which has caused no confusion at all so far, and has with very similar voices, obviously, as well, to make it easy on myself. But yes, I am Stuart, or Brooks729, and as mentioned, I'm playing Janus and Clay.
And we're very, very pleased to have you back. For those of you who are unaware, not with our Discord and stuff, he's been poorly over the last week and heading towards a speedy recovery now, hopefully. But thank you very much,
Significantly better now.
for joining us. Awesome. Then we move to Cayxl.
Yo, my name is Becca, and I play Hazel the Artificer.
Short but sweet. Sometimes like that. I have a feeling, though, that you're just saving yourself for later in the game.
I've got a mouthful of spaghetti.
The one weakness of Cayxl, food.
Not really.
Not really. No. What you're saying, if I want you to speak with your mouth full, you're more than happy to oblige.
Pretty much.
Awesome. Welcome aboard again. I'm looking forward to hearing what things you get up to tonight. Moving along, we move to Gallen.
Hello, I'm James.
Hello.
I'm playing Gallen, the gnome bard.
Okay, and for those of you who are unaware, he's being modest. He goes by Jam Hands on our Discord and on most of the internets other than Twitter, and he does an awful lot of our awesome graphic design. So thank you very much.
A lot of it is amazing.
Yeah, absolutely. All of the nice front covers you see to all of the videos he puts together. Even to the point now that I forgot to ask him for the infogram about what on earth I was running this week, and yesterday he did it and sent it to me, reminding me that actually I should be concentrating on my job and not doing other things. So we really appreciate everything that you've done for us as well. Then I can't say last but not least, because we are waiting on another person to join us, but zooming in, we have Talita. Hello, Talita.
Hello, I'm Tom. I'm playing Talita, the full-blooded orc paladin, Oath of Redemption. Been out for a few weeks, but looking forward to getting back into it.
See, you say that. I don't know whether you had opportunity to catch up. I think the players, the other part of your group, very much missed you last session, as you will find out very rapidly as we open it up.
Oh God.
Yes, they got themselves into a degree of sort of mischief. I'm just trying to. You see, I need to click on token, not map, to open up the map. There we go. So we'll do a quick catch up. Having dealt with the slick side sloggers, you decided to do the job that their boss had negotiated to do with you, for allowing you to deal with the intelligentsia. But this involved you having to head down to Greenstone, which is the Jade Tenements, which it is the Smokes version of a sort of Chinatown. I've just tried to share that. I don't know whether it is shared. There we go. It's shared it now. Now, it is a dangerous place. Not only is it sort of at the moment infested with gangs, it is a law to itself. A lot of the gang treatment being organised by someone called Fast Eddie. So your companions decided to get themselves someone that is familiar with the streets and can sort of navigate you to this place, which was called the let me call up my notes, the Monkey King, a small bar where many of these lords of death operate this gang. So going to the tavern, they found Gallen, who is a bard, an entertainer of sorts that has had many gigs throughout the entirety of the smoke, including Greenstone. And they persuaded him and a couple of his other companions, which was Minty and Janus, to accompany you down to Greenstone to help you retrieve the package for William Tweed from these gang members of Greenstone. It seems though that these gang members didn't want to pass this package across, that all deals with William Tweed was off, and they became very aggressive. You dealt with a large number of them, taking them down. A couple of them fled south, but the rest of them kind of ran back into the Monkey King Tavern, where supposedly the package is. And we find yourselves just catching your breath now before deciding whether you want to push onwards into the tavern and finish what they started, or take some different actions. We are still in initiative. Obviously, Talita, you got distracted somewhat entering the area now, so I'm going to put you onto the combat tracker.
Yeah, I feel like I probably smelt something quite intriguing, and just got pulled away.
Okay. Do you want to give me an initiative roll, Talita, and that'll put you into initiative, because we do have someone that is dying at the moment.
I'm fine.
That said,
would I have rested? Would Talita have rested at all?
Unfortunately, they decided not to rest.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. It was probably a big problem for them.
It's certainly an interesting choice.
Maybe it's because you weren't there to sort of guide their decisions. Maybe suggesting
a quick little run and get something.
Yeah. So I'm going to share this map, and hopefully everybody can sort of see it again now. And we've gone back to the top of the round. At the moment, we are waiting for Baccan, which is out. So we'll come back to Baccan and Artemis in a moment. So Lord of Death number 4 is going to sort of move further into here. Lord of Death number 8 is going to move further in here. Stevie, who is obviously named Stevie Death Hands, fled the scene, but he's obviously gone to get other Lords of Death, so it's only a matter of time before reinforcements are about to arrive. And then we move to Minty.
Yep.
So because Fantasy Grounds has done a massive update with line of sight and everything else and lighting effects, can you actually see the map? Is everything okay for you? Perfect. That's all we need to know for the moment. What would you like to do?
I think she's mostly going to go. Do we follow them? Do we go in there and tell them
I'm going
off?
to open this door in a moment, and I think they're probably going to try and shoot at us.
Okay. Then I will come over here.
As you move past, you can, just so you're aware, there's no perception rolls are needed, that along this alleyway here, there are obvious windows looking into the bar, the Monkey King. Just so you're aware.
Cool. There we go.
Perfect. So that is you and Blinky. Lord of Death number 2 is going to go behind the bar. And entering Talita, you see that there are several of these Lords of Death either dying or badly injured or dead. But there are also, you can see your companion Clay sort of down here, and he's looking in a very bad state, as in death saving throws.
So Talita, when he comes in quite quickly, and you can see he's got blood just like covering his bottom jaw, like there's blood just all over the bottom of his mouth.
Yep.
Oh my! Is he with you?
Wait! I turned around, you were gone. Clay, what are you doing on the floor? And I grab him and lift him up and cast Lay on Hands.
Okay.
Well, use Lay on Hands and he gains 4 HP.
Very nice.
Oh, where were you?
I know. Well, I'm here now. Yeah.
Put me down.
Okay.
Excellent stuff. Is that the end of your go?
Yes, that's the end of my go.
Perfect. Cayxl.
Welcome to the party, big guy.
Looks fun.
Oh, you're opening now, are you?
Cayxl
yeah.
just charges in. Hopefully you can see the map clearly in there. You can see them. They're a little bit disorganized at the moment.
They're not as many as I thought they were going to be. I'm going to get on table.
Okay. You leap onto the table.
Aha! This guy. I don't like the look of you in particular. What shall I hit you with? Well, I don't have that many choices because I'm out of spell slots. And because I have a shield, I don't have my crossbow anymore. So, lightning launcher!
Yes. You hit him.
Ooh.
Yes, I know. I think you're as surprised as I am there.
You need to invest in some armor, mate.
He's regretting as you kill him, exceeding his hit points by at least 12. So, I mean, I'll let you have narrative agency how you sort of finish him off there.
Well, I could strike him right in the face, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to aim at the ceiling, snake lightning across the ceiling to where he is standing, and then have it rain down on him like a massive lightning bolt. And just like in a Looney Tunes cartoon, he's going to turn black and his skeleton's going to flash from the inside out, and then he's going to tumble and crumble into ash.
Truly horrific. Truly horrific. Yep.
Janus did have held action to attack anything that she could see that came out the door. Would that be enough to trigger it if somebody got in the door?
Don't get me.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, there is a nice target on the table here, actually.
I don't have an issue with that.
That was just about getting to know you.
Well, in that case, duck. As I lean around the corner and shoot a short bow in.
Absolutely.
Well,
I didn't duck, I'm sorry.
Never mind.
Okay.
You do have inspiration.
You do have inspiration.
It's a D6.
At least one of us does.
Oh.
His armor class is greater than the 11. He is one of the leaders of Lords of Death. The reason why these ones with these faces here are a little bit more alive than the other ones is they are a little bit tougher, as Cayxl is about to find out.
Bring it on!
Full with your enthusiasm in, and as you killed, he's going to move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and reaching up, he's going to target you.
I kicked him in the nose. No.
Hits you for 20. Is there anything you can or want to do with that?
I swear at him.
Swear at him. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Use your imagination.
And
Oh.
I managed to roll an 8 with the +3 to the damage 11. You just go down, and he kind of
Well,
looks
that
at
was
you
unexpected.
and says,
Fall off the table.
"Yeah, right. He is going.
I don't like this game anymore.
Yeah. He's going to shout, "Surrender now, or your friend meets their end." Blinksy had. Is Blinksy going on your? Because it's familiar, isn't it? So shouldn't.
Yeah. I think it was meant to be on the same as me.
Yeah. There we go. So we will do that. Lord of Death has gone, and we move to Gallen.
Okay. So is Cayxl unconscious at the moment?
Yeah.
But Clay isn't.
Now Clay is
Mhm.
conscious now.
Right. Okay. So he is going to. So 5, 10, 15, 20. I can't remember what my movement is. It's going to be 25 as a gnome, isn't it?
One would imagine, unless you've got some extra abilities.
So I can't tell where I'm at. Sorry, I'm getting really confused because there's like 2 grids.
Yeah. Doesn't really matter, because in reality, no grids whatsoever. So you
Okay.
can position
He's
yourself
actually just hopping to make sure he doesn't stand on a crack.
exactly.
Yeah. So it basically and well, I think you'd only be able to make it there if you can.
Okay, but you can see into
Yeah.
the building quite nicely. You can see
Yeah.
that.
And then he is going to. So. Sorry, I'm just trying to get my head around the spells again.
That's okay. Take your time.
Right. First thing he's going to do is healing word on Cayxl.
Yep.
Seeing that she's in a mite of trouble.
I'm tired.
So.
My ghost says to you.
Through mouths of
All
spaghetti. I'm dying.
It's chocolate now.
Chocolate.
Chocolate spaghetti. Oh.
There we go. 6 points.
Yeah, I said I was fine.
And then he will target that Lord of Death and say, "Don't you bloody dare!"
Okay.
And do vicious mockery at him.
Okay. Very nice.
So got him targeted.
Yep.
Make a save.
And he succeeds. He just looks at you. He laughs. All you've done is allowed me to cut her again.
Wow.
Vicious mockery, that back at you. Then we move to Janus.
Don't let him cut me. I'm so scared.
I quite like her, actually. I'd prefer if you didn't.
And you miss.
Doesn't seem to have had the effect that I wanted it to. Sorry,
Not
Han,
me.
you're on your own.
Hit him.
He sort of acts relatively fast, and as you shoot, he kind of almost knocks the arrow out of it, not in a monkish way, but like he's kind of seen it before, and yeah, he seems to be quite good. Anything else you'd like to do, Janus?
No, I think I'm good.
Okay, and then we move to Clay.
I'd have to work out what Clay's going to do.
Yeah,
I really should have separated out these initiatives. I was very inconsiderate of myself.
indeed. Well, Clay's currently prone, so half of your massive amount of movement.
Yeah, there's tons of movement that Clay has. So 12.5 foot to stand up.
Yep.
He's going to step forward. I think that's about as far as he's going to get. He's then going to see if he can hit this guy instead.
Okay.
This time with a guiding bolt.
You do hit. Oh, that is some good damage. 18 points. Wounding him.
Granting advantage as he glows.
Yeah, so for the next attack against him, Lord of the Death number 3, it will be advantage. And then we move back to the top. Hiya, Baccan. Thank you very
Hello.
much for joining us.
I am here now. Apologies about that.
No, you don't need to apologise. Real life. And as I say, you can join us at a dramatically important moment. And yeah, this is the time.
Okie dokie. If I look at this building, are there how many windows are there? But essentially, what I want to try and do, I've still got my wings out. I just want to fly up and just crash through a window.
Yeah,
Can
you can do that. This has got a very, it's kind of a tenement building. That's why it's called the Jane Tenements. This is the lower floor. There's probably apartments further above. But yeah, you can certainly dramatically just fly through one of the windows. There are windows down the alley, and there are window to the front, which is here.
I would love to, but unfortunately, I wouldn't be able to get there in time.
Well, I mean, I'll be, as I always am, a generous GM. You missed your first turn because we started the game on you, but you weren't here, so you can have moved closer on the last turn to do your dramatic crash through the windows.
Let's do that. I will smash through here. I will smash through, wings a flutter, and try and hit number 3. Will I automatically get advantage, or do I need to press the ADV?
You should get automatic advantage, but before you shoot, I mean,
yeah.
I think the sun, which is beginning to set, which is a unusual thing in the smoke, so it's kind of diffused the sunlight through this grey mist as you kind of be winged, smash through, your wings out, sort of silhouetted with the sun diffused behind you. Cayxl, what were you looking up from the floor? You see this almost angelic figure coming. What do you see or say or do?
My time has come. The angels will come for me.
Yeah. Sorry, go for it, Baccan.
I'll just say angels don't smell like this, and then I'll just take a shot at number 3.
I couldn't help have that cinematic moment.
Let's see.
So yeah, 2 bad rolls.
Yes. Okay.
These are tougher. But yeah, 2 bad rolls, unfortunately, as your arrow again, he cinematically just kind of knocks it out of the way. Okay, you do have Artemis. Can Artemis do anything?
He can, but he's pretty knacked at the moment. So I would have told him just to stay there for the meantime. So yeah, he's just going to be prowling about.
Okay, so Lord of Death 4 kind of leaps over here, and on this back area of the bar, there's a couple of hot stoves from the kitchen area beyond. The kitchen area is kind of back in here, and he just reaches across and picks up a wok that is kind of got some sort of steaming hot oil in, and is menacingly coming towards you now with this wok of steaming oil. Lord of Death 8. He's going to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. Kind of move down here and duck down behind the bar. Stevie Death Hands is getting reinforcements. Minty and Blinky, you'll go.
Awesome.
Be careful in there, darling.
Will do. There's meanies. Minty is going to no, I'm accidentally controlling Blinky. There we go. Cast Magic Missile at first level.
Okay, perfect. So this is Minty first, yeah?
Yeah.
Yep, cool. Who are you casting it at? I can tell because you're targeting Lord of Death 3, so
Yes.
boom. Yep, so 4 damage. And then 2 damage. And then 5 damage. Heavily wounded now, but still up. Not messing about. And then Blinky. Are you using your familiar to do anything?
He's going to move over and be able to see through the window.
Yeah, it can smash through with one of its eye rays.
Yeah. And he's going to also eye ray the same dude.
Okay.
Whoa, careful where you point that thing.
Eye ray 4.
Telekinesis.
Oh. Yeah, you try and move him, he just is not having any of it. Kind of snaps out, kind of looks across and he smiles. I told you all I were going to cut her, and cut her I will. As the second eye ray goes off.
Yeah. Fear ray.
Oh, that was almost a 1. But no, he succeeds as well. He's got this. We are the Lords of Death. And more of us will be here any moment. Is that both of your goes?
Yep.
Lord of Death number 2 is going to move. I'll get the package out of here until we get reinforcements, he says, and moves into the kitchen area. You can see him move into the kitchen through the bar area there. And then it is Talita's turn.
Get that package!
So Talita seeing Cayxl kind of go down and then stir again, and he's quite upset. So yeah, you're not going to be cutting anyone. And he just charges forwards, and because he's aggressive, he can just get straight up into this guy's face.
Heck yeah.
And then just slams into him with his warhammer.
Perfect. Give him a
Oh,
target.
this gentleman certainly knows how to use his hammer.
You ain't seen nothing yet.
Well, we'll see if he hits.
Yeah.
I take it back.
It's crazy. He
Irish important it.
very good. So turning the 11 rolled into
A 15, so
a
it'll be
15.
20 total.
So that is going to hit. It's quite funny.
Oh.
A lot of you have rolled 16s and their armor class is only 17. So you have been so close so many times. But Minty can see that going on. So twisting fate. She turns your 11 rolled into a 15, making it a 20, and you do indeed connect.
Is there like a visual component to Portent? Does something happen, or
it's
is anyone aware?
Yeah, it's narrative basically. As it's a divination wizard's ability. So Minty, how does your portent? How have you foreseen this already? You know it's going to happen, and you shout advice to Talita, or what is your narrative agency? How does this work?
Case of due to the effects of the many portals and interdimensional beings she's contacted, residue of it is sort of left on her, so sometimes she gets sort of small blinks into other timelines and is able to sort of draw on the energy of that one to pull it sort of into ours.
Perfect. And so, do you say, do you give
No,
instructions?
Get him in the face.
Okay. And it seems her words of advice just make you react. And you were going to go for a low blow, but instead you go for high. And you do indeed connect. So I'll let you keep that. 7 points of damage. Very nice, Talita. You crack him hard. He's looking in a bad way now. And anything else you wanted to do?
Nope.
Okay. Cayxl, your turn.
Cayxl, excuse me for a sec, stands up, grabs the guy by the scruff of his neck, puts her face super close to his, takes a deep breath, and
Nice.
All right, very cool. As you sort of breathe, that is lightning damage, yeah?
Yeah.
oh yeah, baby.
So that is to... oops.
He needs
You-
to make a deck save.
Yeah. All right. It's okay, because
Wait.
you're targeting yourself at the moment.
Wait, have you always been able to do that? That's new.
I don't know what's going on. Everything is rolling.
Looks like he rolled a 3 to me.
No, that's Minty. Oh, right, because Minty's got it. I see what's going on now. So Minty has done the deck save for him, which is a 3, which is a fail. So
Is that a critical fail, Andy?
what is the DC? The
13.
DC is 13. So yes, that is by mathematics critical fail. So I'm going to let you roll another 3d6 and add it to that 8 that you've already done.
Another 3.
Yeah, because it's a critical, so he takes double damage. So
Well,
you
then this'll be from the cheeky little dagger I have cutting him instead
Okay.
of him cutting me.
Very nice. And that is nice. So that is a 20 points of damage in total that you did to him. And it's Lord of Death number 3, 20 points. He's still up.
Why
but-
won't you die?
But literally only just. He's looking in a very bad state. Anything else you want to do, Cayxl?
Not him.
Okay. Cinematically.
Kiss.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, he's just kind of breathing lightning into his face wasn't very pleasant. He's not very.
Not meant to be honest.
He just kind of looks at you. What crazy kind of thing are you? As he is going to swing his sword at you again. A miss.
Nice
On
try.
a 17, a miss.
I'm impressed
he-
at how close that was.
I know. His time is all but up. Gallen.
Yes. Right. So Gallen's going to just kind of step inside the room.
Mm-hmm.
And what's the guy that's in the kitchen like? Can he see whether he's picked anything up?
Yeah,
yet?
he's moving towards the back of the kitchen. So I'm going to draw an arrow along here. So all of that, it's kind of like an open hatch, an open window where you can see into the kitchen, so you can see food being prepared and the like, all that
Okay.
area. So you can just about see him through the doorway and through this hatch, and he's moving his way towards here.
Right. So just to be clear, has he picked something up or is he going to pick something up?
You can't see him holding anything at the moment.
Right. Okay. And through the hatch, can I see whether there's a door on the other side?
Give me a perception roll.
Okay. Because I can't actually see in that room.
Yeah.
On Fantasy
Yeah,
Grounds.
that's fine.
Right. Perception.
Yeah, there's nothing that's visible to you.
Okay. That's fine. In that case, I will leave him be, and I will attempt to. So the guy, the Lord of Death 4, is the one that's carrying the hot thing of oil,
Yes,
right?
it is. It's very obvious. He's got this huge kind of wok, and you can see it sizzling with this. It's going to be very unpleasant if someone gets that on them.
Yeah. So he's going to attempt to cast Dissonant Whispers at him.
Very nice. And he fails.
Oh, yay. I thought that was me failing.
You don't fail. No, he fails his saving throw.
Sweet.
It's a
Okay.
good failure.
It is a good
That's
failure.
a good failure. Okay, so damage. 11 damage.
I mean, this is horrific. Not only do you call upon his greatest fears, he's holding this very heavy sort of wok of boiling oil. I mean, what happens to him? Are you going to be a nice person, describe it nicely, or is it going to be truly horrific?
Yeah, he just basically like drops to the floor and like holds his head, and all of the boiling oil goes all over his crotch.
Okay. Oh, what a way to go! Oh, that is
I
far
knew when
worse.
you were asked if you were going to go dark on this, but I didn't think you'd go that dark.
Yeah, I physically winced then. So yeah, that was a terrible way. That is a terrible way to go. He's dead. The screams were disturbing. Anything else you want to do?
Can I still? I can still try a vicious mockery, right? Just a cantrip.
Is it a bonus action cantrip though?
Oh no, it's not. I always make that mistake.
Yeah. So if you've got a bonus action cantrip, absolutely.
What am I going to do? I think bonus action, I'm going to do another healing word for Cayxl.
Perfect.
What?
Yeah.
Cayxl getting all the love. Okay.
Okay.
Very nice. And then we move to Janus.
Janus this time is going to remember some of her roguish skills and take a moment to steady her aim before trying to shoot at Lord of Death 2 hiding in the kitchen.
Okay, sounds good to me. Steady aim.
Never mind.
Yeah, it's just like woof, woof. Okay. And because you did steady aim, you can't even move.
No.
But you're currently safe at the moment. And then we move to Clay.
Well, he's going to stumble forward. What was that? And carry on in. And then Stuart's going to have a quick think about what he's actually going to do because he hadn't thought that far ahead.
That's okay. You can see that there's Lord of Death 8 cowering behind the counter. Lord of Death 4 is actually dead. Lord of Death 3 is holding his own against everybody, his face hideously burned by the lightning effects. And Lord of Death 2 is rapidly moving to the back of the kitchen.
Let's try and take out number 3 to help get these two freed up a little bit. Can't have them taking all the fun as I summon a sacred flame.
Okay, sounds good to me.
Don't need to double click that one.
Okay, so we'll go for the first roll, which is the 8, which is a failure. It's okay, it's always the first roll we take. Oh, and you've rolled an 8 there, so you bring this down. Nicely done. And he dies as well. How do you want this to happen?
I think that Clay's kind of just walked in. He's been lying around on the floor for a little bit. As just walks in, gets his warhammer, smacks it on the ground, and this suddenly flames erupt from underneath Lord of Death 3, burning him from underneath.
Very nice. Very nice. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. And then I believe we move back to Baccan, who is winged.
He is. So I can't remember who I had a Hunter's Mark on last time, but I will just bonus action move Hunter's Mark onto Lord of Death number 2 here.
Okay.
As I try and take another
Yeah.
shot.
It's probably dead, the other one, so that's absolutely fine.
Cool, thank you. And hopefully. Ooh, okay. And I will also really not like this guy, make him a favoured foe as well.
Very nice.
Flying, which I've already applied to him.
Yeah. He's not.
And I will start swooping in, trying to.
Yeah, you're going to have to swoop. You can either go through the door or through the hatch, basically. Very nice. Are you going to do anything with Artemis?
No, because I've bonus action Hunter's Mark, so I think I'll just ask him to take the dodge action, and that's it.
Yeah.
Something I learned between last session I played a ranger and this session is that you can't concentrate on Hunter's Mark and Favoured Foe at the same time.
Oh, is it a concentration?
Yeah, they're both concentration.
Oh. So it's worth a double check, but I think my
Because rangers don't have enough
no, I
concentration.
definitely trust Becca. But,
yeah, no, cool. Lessons to be learned.
How strange. Yeah, okay, cool. Take off one. Take off 4, please.
Take off.
Unless the DM wants to make a house rule, because I would love that.
Yeah, I'm sure you did. You did an amazing amount of damage last turn. Last in that Eberron game, basically, you were super awesome.
Yeah, it was good, wasn't it? Only it would have been 2 less on each of my taking off.
Still would have been very powerful. I will take a look at it though, because it sounds a bit strange.
Yeah.
Okay, so we move to Lords of Death number 8. Lords of Death number 8. He basically sort of screams in the language of the crickets and grabs a bottle, breaking it, and charges towards you, Baccan, kind of leaping up, attempting to sort of strike you. And critically hitting you. Is there anything that can be done about that?
Just cry.
Just cry, yeah.
Yeah, I'll just cry.
Sadly.
Okay, no
It's a
portent.
free action, I think.
Yeah. So
You're
11
using
points.
your reaction for that.
Yeah. Just take him out to
Reaction
shed a tear.
cry. Gaining the he was very brave. Stevie Death Hands does his stuff, and then we move to Minty and Blinky again.
Yeah. Minty is going to Mind Sliver the Lord of Death 2.
Okay. Oh yes, critical fail, which means that it will be a critical hit, so you can do double damage. For people who are watching that don't know, we house rule crit saving throws as well as critical hits. So yeah, catching him, and he gets minus a d4 on his save, and then Blinky gets a go.
Yep. So I just untarget myself and such
Mhm.
by accident.
That's okay.
So I accidentally clicked the closed window button.
Yeah, it's difficult. It's difficult controlling 2 characters.
And then he's going to target Lord of Death 8, and he's going to go pew with his eye rays. First is the Dazing Ray.
Yep.
So I'm having a little bit of trouble because I think my mouse is running low on battery.
Okay. So he unfortunately saves on that.
And telekinetic.
Very nice. Yeah, he saves on that as well as you kind of try, kind of shrugs it off, desperate to compete what he wants to do. Lord of Death 2 kind of moves, ducks down and seems to be rummaging for something. And then we go to Talita.
Talita's still in a bit of a angry frenzy. Kind of crashes through this table, through the hatch, and up to this guy.
Okay.
Yeah, he's just going to try and hammer him.
Cool. Oh dear, that is the
Ooh.
return of a critical hit. Yeah, and that is he still up, Lord of... Wow. He's a lot tougher than I actually took him for, as you do hit him hard, but he survives that. I'm a little bit shocked. Okay, he doesn't like that though. Is that your go?
Yes.
I move to Cayxl.
Sorry, I'm busy reading the replies on this tweet where Jeremy Crawford explains that you can't do Hunter's Mark and Favorite Foe at the same time. They're hilarious. Everybody's so angry. Where are we? Oh,
That's okay.
I see one baddie being surrounded by my friends,
Yeah.
and I feel left out. But there is a table right in front of me that nobody is on. So,
All right.
Essentially.
Yeah, it's kind of been semi-overturned by Talita running through. You kind of missed that because you were reading tweets, but you can still.
No. If it's overturned, I can still stand on it.
Yeah.
I'm just balanced.
Yeah. You can do one of those cool things of kind of, pushing it over and kind of raising yourself up on it.
Yeah, it's like 2 legs on the floor out of 4, and I've got like 1 foot up on top of the edge and the other one like sideways on it, like
Yeah.
it's like a sort of like snowboard type thing.
Awesome.
Because as well as being super smart and very beautiful, I'm also exceedingly dexterous. And now
I totally agree, darling.
Thanks, buddy. So this bad guy, that my friends, one friend and one guy who was late to the party.
Oh, wow.
I'm kidding. Lightning launcher.
Oh, yeah. Do you want to not target yourself?
Am I targeting myself?
Yeah. According to Combat Tracker, you are. There we go. Because after that huge build-up, that would have been very funny. You hit.
I'm not rolling very well, am I, tonight?
Well, you still hit though.
Yeah, of course I do. Damn it. That'll do.
It's still enough to kill it. Not necessarily fully optimal, but enough is enough.
Oh, I've got to target between like 2 people.
Yeah.
I think I did quite well, to be honest.
You did, and you killed him.
Thank you.
Nicely done. And then we move to Gallen.
Ah, that's better.
Okay. I can't see this guy anymore, can I? He's
kind of ducked down, so he's got total cover at the moment. You know roughly where he is. You saw him run across and then duck down. So it's only things that specifically say need to see that is affecting you at the moment.
Yeah. Okay. He is just going to go there. And he's going to hold a spell so that if the guy appears at the doorway, then he's going to attack him.
Perfect. Then we move to Janus.
Janus is going to finally actually enter this place.
Okay. It's a bit of a disaster zone. There are tables upturned, broken bottles. There's a person who spilt steaming, boiling oil in his crotch. Yeah.
Going to bonus action dash to try to get down here.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, there he's hiding.
Yeah, you can see him just about. I mean, he is ducking down behind those things, but you've got just about an angle.
Just double checking. Oh, that's 30-foot range. How terrible.
Oh no. They really weren't thinking with you in mind.
No, very inconsiderate. Just means I'm just gonna have to shoot him.
Yeah. You actually hit this time. Well done. You got that
Hey.
17. Nicking him for 7 points of damage.
Stop hiding and come out.
He's looking badly. You notice that he is kind of looking for something rummaging rather than actually hiding. And we move to Clay.
Clay is going to check how many. Yeah, Clay is feeling a little bit worse for wear at the moment and is going to try to heal himself up.
Okay. There we go. To the top of the round. I'm assuming that's your go, Clay. Move to Baccan.
Yeah. So I will land for step into the kitchen and try and just. He's no longer my favoured foe, but I will try and take a.
Oh!
Damn.
Yeah.
So I think if he does that, he is a naturally quite awkward and clumsy person, so he will look around the kitchen to try and find some sort of food-related pun.
Yeah.
And he will say something along the lines of, "You're soon to be passed away," and then he'll take a shot.
Oh, I do like this one as well.
Very good. He kind of looks confused as this is an sort of Asian, so there's no pasta here. There is rice, there are noodles, there are woks. He doesn't understand, but he gets the point due to the fact that your arrow delivers the point right through him. Very good. He is looking substantially worse after that.
He also just takes 4 damage, just because I'm still have my wings out but not flying. So just an additional 4, which I've just given to him.
He's still alive, but
You healed him.
Oh, I did heal him. I
Don't do
did.
that.
All
I
right.
will.
Yeah.
I will deal it back to him.
I'm going to heal
How?
you just
How?
to take it away.
No. Yeah, I'd already healed him. I'd already added that back on.
Just keep clicking it until the guy's dead.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That-
I
that-
did it, guys.
I'm so confused.
You can't do that. Just well, technically you can, but it's not the game. Okay, so he's looking even worse after that extra 4 points of damage. At first, he thought an angel had come for him as you heal him, and then you just hurt him. Terrible. Then we move to Artemis, which is dodge action.
Yeah, he will just slink in and just take the dodge action.
Yeah, Stevie. He's doing stuff. Minty and Blinky.
Minty will come on over and be like, "What is it we're looking for?"
It's a package, darling. I don't know why.
Okay, I'll try and look.
Mr. Greasy
Watch
Balls
out, there's somebody
doesn't
in
have
there.
one more.
So, are you just looking?
Yeah, in her
Okay.
dirty way, I think it's in character.
Okay, so I mean, I'll leave it up to you, but Lord of Death 2 seems to be retrieving a package from a secret compartment. So I mean, he's doing it. You can kind of see it. It's up to you if you want to interpret that as your character would interpret it.
If it helps, he also has a couple of arrows literally sticking out of him, if it kind of point the way to him.
Yep.
Yep. In that case, she will sort of half skip, half run her way up to him, and just be like, "Hi, I don't like you." And then she will shocking grasp.
Okay, very nice. Okay, that takes him even closer to death, as he is now incredibly badly wounded. Yeah, Talita, this strange thing, this sphere with 4 tentacled, eyeballed things floats right past you. You've seen it's been targeting the bad guys, the Lords of Death. But it is a curious thing that you probably met in the tavern earlier, and you know it is a companion to Minty, one of these new individuals that have joined you. Okay, Blinky.
He's just going to move to there.
Okay. So we go to Lords of Death. Lords of Death is going to... He's got the package now. He is going to attempt to flee. So he's going to do... he's going to do disengage. And then
I was looking forward to seeing Minty attack him.
Yeah, I can't. He's got 1 hit point.
He has no reactions though, so at least.
Yeah. So
well, he does. No, he does now because it's his turn again.
Trips over and smashes his face on the floor.
No, 21 athletics is absolutely fine as he basically clambers over here, leaping and rolling through the.
That was a really impressive roll.
Yeah. It's because the new fancy ground doesn't allow you to move tokens through things there. So he basically moves for 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. He unfortunately does not have bonus action dashes or anything like that. So he is out with the package, and then we move to Talita.
Seeing this guy run, Talita is still very, very unhappy.
You come back here!
And runs towards him.
Okay.
Get
Perfect.
To there.
Yeah.
And because he's using aggressive for his bonus action, I can still hit him.
Yeah. It's very good.
Get him.
Very good. Oh, this is not good. You've hit him. Is this? Are you?
This would be non-lethal.
Okay. So yeah, so you smash him hard and he goes down, falling unconscious, but not dying. Okay. Then we move to Cayxl. Something else is happening. You are not out of initiatives as yet.
Dude, is he dead?
He's unconscious. He's got a package or something, though.
Are you running across the bar there, Cayxl?
Yep.
Yeah, excellent stuff. Are you like kicking all of the food and drink off, or are you niftily dodging it all?
Well, I think one of those things is happening, and in reality, the other thing is happening. I'll leave it up to your imagination, which is which.
Okay.
And then just like Crane at that point, trying to see the dude. What's his package? Get his package, Talita. The package.
I think she wants his package.
Yeah, I do.
Yes, we've been writing about the movie Coyote Ugly and the bars that it was based on, and it seems that Cayxl is having a go at that. Nicely said. Jam hands. Okay, then we move to Gallen.
I think Gallen is gonna basically just climb up onto one of the tables, sit down cross-legged, and then just wait and see what happens.
Heal me again, bad boy. I've got
He
space for a few more healings.
he is going to just to check if you hold a spell, you don't use up a spell slot unless you trigger the spell, right?
Yes. So the way that holding an action works is you use up your reaction to hold the action. So you actually cast the spell and then use your reaction to hold it in place till the trigger happens. If the trigger doesn't happen and it comes back to your turn, you lose that spell slot because you've actually cast the spell.
Right. Okay. So I would have lost one from that last time.
But if you do obviously a cantrip, it doesn't matter because you've obviously got unlimited cantrips. This is why a lot of people tend to hold their cantrip unless they know that they're going to cast the spell at some point.
Of course.
But
Right,
if you didn't know that, then it doesn't matter. You just keep the spell slot for the moment.
Okay. Yeah. So he's just gonna hold hold of a vicious mockery for anything that appears and seems aggressive.
Mm-hmm. Okay, it's funny you should say that. We then move to Janus.
Janus is going to vault over the bar.
Yep.
And then come in here. Have you found anything interesting in here yet, darling? And then he's going to start to have a look around in here, see if there's anything of interest.
Right, okay. Give me an investigation roll, please.
Oh.
It's okay, I've got so many windows open at the
That's
moment.
a 5.
A
That's a natural
5.
one.
Well, unfortunately, you have come into the kitchen. So as you begin to look around, you see that there's food being prepared. There's a lot of rice and noodles, a lot of smells, a lot of vegetables. There is also some sort of raw fish. So that is what you see. If you believe it to be valuable or not, that is your choice. You are more than welcome.
I think the last time that I attempted to take some, relocate some fish and meat in my usual manner, it did not end well. So I think we'll leave it here.
Okay. Very good. And then we move to Clay.
Clay, I think, is going to have a little bit of a poke in his head out, seeing if there's anything going on out here. If you can see anything.
Okay, perfect. Give me a perception roll, Clay. Because things are happening. 12, yeah. Yeah, things don't look good. Things very much don't look good in the fact that there seems to be, you can see coming from the north and the south, noise coming along from the alleyways. Much more. It seems like the word is beginning to spread amongst the Jade tenements of your attack, and the Lords of Death calling upon all of their members to descend to deal with you. Not imminently at the moment, but it's not going to be particularly long before they all get here.
Guys, we need to get out of here now.
Okay. You hear, all of you, the door to the back of this place open, and an individual runs in. He's kind of in his early 20s, maybe even late teens. He's dressed different to the Lords of Death, and he kind of says, "Oh, you've caused a stir, haven't you?" And he too, seeing you, Cayxl, leaps up on the table here.
Oh, hello.
And he kind of scratches himself as if he's got kind of a flea or something. "Hello. I'm not one of them. Don't hurt me."
Interesting, because you're in red on the combat tracker.
That is
On the what?
because you've not proved that you're not going to hurt me yet. Are you going?
Hazel, are you talking to the voice in your head again?
A voice in my head gets louder every day. It's great.
Are you? I mean, these are my enemies. Does that make you my friends?
I suppose.
And he gives a big
I like
smile,
friends.
and suddenly he turns green.
Oh.
My name
Easily
is.
turn back the red.
My name is Tangzan. Maybe I can help you. This place very dangerous now. The streets very dangerous. I know safe place. We can hide you for a while till things calm down. Your choice. I need to go. They do not like me.
Oh, no, I think we're going out this way.
I know safe place.
Do you reckon, guys? Hello, monkey?
Does he seem like he's like telling the truth, or he's trying to?
That is a
like,
very good
ignore us?
question as he potentially turns red again.
Oh, stop it!
Oh no! Oh no! Give me an insight roll if you wish to do such a thing.
15.
Oh, that was so a natural 20.
I'm busy crackling still.
Yeah. Gallen, you can read people quite well, and so can Clay. And you think he's telling the truth. Certainly doesn't look like them. He's looking kind of concerned. And he says, "We must go soon. If you want to come to the safe place, we can hide you. There are many in the Jade tenements that do not like the Lords of the Death. They are bad people. They are gangsters. They are bad. But they have much power here."
Gallen kind of starts getting up and says, "I don't know about you guys, but I fancy our chances a bit more with this guy than the rest of these douchebags."
I agree.
I'm with you, bad boy. Let's go.
Sounds good. Just one thing before we go.
I grab a hatchet off of the side, because like cookware and stuff.
Yeah.
And I just bury it between the guy's legs who's unconscious in front of me, propped against the wall.
As a
Just
warning.
so that when he wakes up, he might think twice about his line of work.
Yeah, that's good. Absolutely. And there's those kind of horrible Chinese hatchets that are used for knife work. Okay.
Before we go.
Yep.
I'm going to electrically charge it and all. Better be careful where he drops his nads.
It sparks. Tang
Well,
Zen says,
Cayxl, here's the package thing. I don't know what it is. Here you go.
I'm going to put that in the party sheet. So I can, once my fancy grounds will allow me to do it. Okay, it is in the party sheet if anybody wants to sort of claim it. Oh,
I knew that.
Okay, are we good to go?
Straight under Janus's skirt.
yeah. I mean, does Talita was passing it across to Cayxl though? Does Talita?
Yeah, it's just snatched out of Talita's hand, I imagine, and just whisked away. And he's like,
Oh, okay.
Very unimpressive.
Uh,
I
I
thought we'd be after something
put it back.
bigger.
Yes.
well, I mean, it's
There you
not
go.
mine, but okay.
the package itself, it isn't that big. It is probably maybe a foot by a foot. You know, exactly how or where Janus is storing this up their skirt is.
Don't ask a question you don't want to know the answer to.
So Tang Zen says, follow quickly. We take the alleys, back streets, and then kind of leaves through the back.
It just look easier. Okay.
And
As Gallen's getting up, he says, "Hey, it's not the first time you've. It's too easy."
very nice. And if you are indeed going to follow Tang Zen, you make your escape, and he seems to know the back alleys very, very well. And you can see there are gangs now looking for you, Lords of Death. He skillfully guides you through the Jade tenements to a place. He says this will be a safe house for you to rest in, and hopefully if we wait a while they will grow bored looking for you, although you have hurt many of them today. It is yes, you've made some enemies. This though is not such a bad thing. Now I need to put the 1 million people that you are into this map. Wow, so many of you.
I just need to get myself a familiar now.
Yeah, animal companions, anything to
Oh.
kill fancy grounds.
Maybe
I
take a
can build a defender, can't I?
Yeah, absolutely.
take a noble background and get those 3 retainers.
Yeah, 3 retainers. Yeah, I'd enjoy that. That's very good.
What's that thing? I better talk to Remy about that.
Yeah. Yeah,
Oh,
it's
no.
all very good. So, you are brought to this place. The map makes it look substantially nicer than it actually is. This is the Slosh and Wash Laundry, Five Thunders Laundry. There are many sort of chambers with different types of water, some with some kind of dyes where they dye equipment. The area is full of steam as well. It's incredibly hot in here. Also, we have to remember this is the smoke. So this is a tributary of the slick that is running down the side here. That you can hear it running. It's further along here. So this is kind of semi-refined slick water that everybody's kind of washing their things in, and then it's going back into the slick again. So you can explore this place now if you want. Tangs then says, for a moment, I will, open the map up for you by unlocking the tokens. This is a place. There is a chance that they will come looking here. If you want to follow me, we will go into one of the rooms, and he kind of heads to the south and begins to move forward here. Boom, 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 boom. Opens this door here and takes you into what is kind of a large sort of sauna room. The sauna is the stones are it's kind of like a sauna room in the fact that there are heated stones in the middle, but what it's used for is heating up to dry kind of some of the washing. So strung across there are lines with washing on. The whole place is just very humid and uncomfortable and kind of semi full of steam. But he says, we are at the back of the laundry. This laundry is owned by my aunt, and it is a safe place to those that oppose the bad people of Greenstone. Please come in. Rest up. I do not wish to pry, but you had reasons for your attacking them.
Well, they were meanings for one.
They are indeed bad people, but there are so many of them and so few of you. I wish I was as brave as all of you.
Don't underestimate us, pal. I crackle.
Blake cautiously walks into the steamy room and takes a deep breath, wondering if he's going to end up coughing everything up.
No, you're not drinking the water, so it's not this. Okay. But it's very hot. But you work on a forge, so it's not particularly it's not particularly that uncomfortable for you. He sort of shrugs and says, well, I mean, I am in trouble with the gangs anyway, so this is...
Why are you in trouble?
Oh, they come here and extort money from my aunt, and I sometimes have to do things for them. But they asked me to do something last time, and I did not want to do it, so I owe them. I owe them big.
What did they ask you to do?
They wanted me to hurt somebody. I don't want to hurt anybody.
That's good. You have a nice heart.
Thank you. Hey, if only I can get them, to leave my aunt alone.
Why do they want you to hurt someone?
Well, they're bad people. They run all of the rackets here, the extortion, many of the businesses. They run the men and women of the tea houses. They run the Lotus dens. They run the gambling all through Greenstone. They want to expand, I guess, and I am honoured. I am lucky. There is someone of even greater heart in Greenstone, and they have taken it upon themselves to to help me, and they see me as a way of getting to her. And no, it is, even for my aunt, I could not do this.
We'll help you.
Are we in a position to help?
Well, maybe after, a nap. It's been a really long day and I'm still covered in blood. Most of it's not mine.
Where did you get all that blood from?
I can't really remember. Well, many of you guys were kind of there, and then, you weren't. Yeah.
Well, that's a little alarming.
I know it's not comfortable here, but I mean, as long as you keep yourselves hidden so that no one really sees you, I can tell my aunt we can get some food to you. You should be safe enough here, so you can make yourselves better. I can go and speak to my friend as well, the one they want me to hurt. She's very knowledgeable. She
Wait, they
knows
want you
much.
to hurt your friend?
Oh, she's more my master, but she's a good master.
Is she a good person?
Oh, the best, the very best.
Maybe she scares them.
Maybe we should meet her.
Well, I like meeting people.
Maybe she is very powerful, and you should be careful of young people with power.
It is up to you. What I will speak with my aunt. I will go and speak with my master. Tell her everything that has happened. In the meantime, you rest. And if she allows it and you wish to, then I can bring you together. Yes?
Sounds fun. I like that plan.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good. You mentioned food.
Yes.
We eat a lot, and different things. So might want some. Can you get me 4 pints of blood, please?
What?
What? As he kind of blood.
From from the butchers. I like to make blood pudding.
Right.
And
There isn't a kitchen here.
Talita is very obviously lying.
Yeah. You Gaysian, you have
Closer and closer to Janus at this point.
you have many foreign tastes, he says, but I respect that. Yes, we can go and get that for you.
And raw meat. Like, I don't know, half a deer.
Right.
That kind of size. Here's some money.
And I just put like 2 gold into his hand.
He moves forward and he does that kind of bow. He kind of clenches his fist and puts an open hand over his fist, and he kind of bows, keeping his eyes on you, and says, "It will be done. All be good. Just keep yourselves to yourselves here." And
and a can of Zap, please.
No, you don't need to ask for that. I've got one right here.
I mean, my master says that that is terrible stuff. That your key would be split asunder and
It
drinking.
is. It's awful, but Yeah, just one can.
I'm right here.
It's all right, darling. I'll share one with you.
Notice how he's fine with the 4 pints of blood, but
Absolutely.
can of zap is too far.
Yeah, no. His master is fine with like 4 points of blood, but zap, God, don't want to poison your body.
Yeah, can you really poison your body with blood? You've already got it.
That's what I mean. He's fine with the blood. It's
Yeah.
the zap. So I mean, for the sake of kind of brevity, he basically takes your unique dietary requirements from you, kind of bows and begins to head off, allowing you to have a conversation or two. You meet his aunt as well. I haven't put all of the people. This place is busy. There are numerous people filling numerous rooms, all kind of washing. It doesn't look so much like this is a laundry where people are paid to wash people's clothes, but this is like a public laundry where people come, spend a few coppers to be able to wash their clothes, if you see what I mean. So it's got a very transient groups of
Populous.
people coming in and out. They mark this room out of bounds, sort of closed, so that people don't come in to try and dry their clothes whilst you are in there. But you do have a degree of time to potentially discuss your plans. Food is delivered to you as per requested as well. Before you start taking a long rest, is there anything you wanted to sort of role play or talk through, or do you want to go straight to trying to take a long rest?
Janus is quite intrigued by this rather large animal, and is going to take a bit of time to very gently, very slowly cast prestidigitation to make sure that it's lovely and clean,
Okay.
if it will let.
Oh, that's a lovely way to talk about Blinky.
We'll get to Blinky afterwards.
Pretty sure it's Talita.
Well, yeah.
But once we've cleaned it up, we'll be able to tell.
Okay. So
Are you so you guys cursed too?
Your buddies mentioned your little
think-
medical problem.
Uh,
I think you'll find that we're blessed.
I mean that sounds better. It sounds good.
Of course it is.
Well, what are you blessed with?
We have a Blinky.
Yeah, what is that?
Blinky.
It's looking at me.
He does that. Don't worry. As long as you're not mean to me,
No.
not to kick him like Cayxl did.
What? Cayxl!
What?
You come back. Why did you kick Blinky?
Kick what?
Blinky.
Dinky. Oh, the chubby eyeball dude. I was an accident. We're best friends now,
Okay.
I don't think it was any accident.
aren't we? I give him a hearty pet.
How hearty? Yeah, you better run away.
You know what it is?
You
I
can
don't
do.
know what it is. Just the adrenaline left
yeah,
over.
yeah. Cayxl is hyperactive. That's just running up and down, as you can see. Perfect
So-
animation.
I mean, does it eat?
Yeah, usually, rats, big spiders. Pretty much anything smaller than him that will stay in his mouth long enough. That's why my house is so clean.
It is remarkably clean.
Well,
The books and papers don't count.
Well, no, they would. They are everywhere. I don't know how you managed to do any work. Can you hear footsteps outside?
Oh, and there's a lot of people here.
Hi! I tap on the window.
So, um,
Cayxl's getting a feel for the map.
you've got a lot of energy. Baccan, are you okay? I ordered you some food.
Yes, Baccan is fine. Jack was making dinner because. Yes, he is okay. He is probably maybe just enjoying a bit of steam in this room. Just so maybe take his tatty shoes off and just relaxing for a bit. It's a bit like Talita said. It's been a very long day.
Okay. So,
Just see you in a minute.
Oh, sorry, what did you say, mate?
Are you okay there?
Talita just wanders off to get cleaned up.
yeah, you might have said something then, kind of the reaction. Cayxl is just running around him.
In the mood. In the mood? Okay.
So your food is actually eventually delivered. A couple of hours before you get it, and you begin to sort of settle down. His aunt sort of doesn't really say a huge amount. Her common isn't particularly strong. It's fairly sort of broken. But she hands out the food and she bows. You get the impression she's very pleased that you are here and that you are most definitely very welcome.
I like her.
Yeah, she seems very nice, doesn't she? Unlike that one who seems to be running around. Did she drink another one of those zaps?
I think she's made of it.
Guys!
Yes?
Forgot what I was going to say. Never mind.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, hello again, big guy.
So the big guy's curse is drinking blood, and the other one's curse is just being really annoying. What about the other guys?
I'm not that annoying.
Oh, there's great acoustics in here.
Yeah, I
Oh,
can hear.
I see what you mean.
Echo. Oh, God, this is hollow. I can drum.
A bit better. Close the door over it. Quietens it down a bit.
You are aware that Little Monkey said something about trying to keep a low profile. As you can hear Cayxl echoing down the chambers, running past people.
Yeah.
Next time Cayxl kind of pops her head around the door, Gallen's going to cast Calm Emotions on her.
Okay. Is there a saving throw to that? It's a spell that I don't come across quite a lot, which is quite nice.
It's a charisma save DC 14.
Charisma.
Charisma, yeah.
Well, just be automatic then.
Boom. Okay. So do you want to give us a charisma saving throw, Cayxl?
I think I can trigger it.
Not if I don't get in his range.
There you go.
Has no effect.
Did anybody do anything to lower that?
Guys, I see what you're trying to do.
There isn't a portent remaining, is there?
Unfortunately not.
Don't forget, I can do spells too.
Hey,
Lightning
hey,
Law and Gallen.
hey, Cayxl. Cayxl. I got you kind of zapped. You want to just come in and sit down for a bit? We probably need to talk and keep a low profile.
We need to work out where we're going to get more zap.
Please. And Talita got a big grin on his face. Hey, thank you, Cayxl.
You're
Okay.
not welcome.
So,
Can I sit with you, Pinky?
He responds, but it's sort of just unintelligible. But Minty just happily pats the seat.
What language does he speak? Does he speak eyeball?
Think so. Most of the time, if he wants to talk to people properly, he'll copy bits.
I had a little cousin who used to do that. He grew out of it by the time he turned about. God, how old is he now? It's been ages since I've seen anyone of my family, actually.
Oh dear, why did we invite her in?
It's okay. She's just got a lot of energy.
Those coals are really hot. Don't touch those coals.
they are indeed very hot, and the place is full of steam. It's very, very humid in here. If it is your intentions to get a long rest, then you achieve it. You'll be pleased to know. I was wondering whether any of you might think that Little Monkey was going to inform upon you, having you all captured, to potentially turn
He
you over to the Lords of
did
Death.
say that he's got a large. He owes him a big
Yeah,
thing
yeah.
now, doesn't it? So
But none of you mentioned anything, and we will see what happens. But 8 hours pass, and you do indeed manage to get a long rest and are not disturbed by anybody for the moment. And with that long rest, I think this is the perfect chance for us to take a quick 10-minute break so we can get drinks and stuff. So,
Oh, wow.
double twos for your portents. Someone's going to have a bad time. Very nice. So please stay with us in chat. We will be back in 10 minutes maximum, just to get a quick sort of drink, stretch our legs and stuff. So stay around. We'll be back very soon.
All 5 of us.
No, Eves is watching.
Hey, hello,
he's in the other
Eves.
room.
Hello, Eves. A big hello, Eves. I'm waving to you.
Aw.
Thank you for
You need to
joining
turn
us.
the camera on first
Yeah,
for that.
yeah. He can't
Oh.
hear you because like he's in the other room and we're not live at the minute. So.
There we go. I'm waving now at Eves with the camera on because you told me to. Okay. Welcome back, people in chat and our players. You managed to achieve a long rest in the slosh and wash laundry somewhere in the Jade tenements. It was uncomfortable, the humidity in this steam room. Over the periods, though, they didn't keep the rocks going, so it sort of cooled down a little bit. That caused other kind of problems as you're very close to one of the tributaries of the slick itself. The stench and the chemicals start washing over you. You were fed to the requirements that you wanted. Is there anything you want to sort of talk about before Little Monkey returns? Or are you happy just to wait for his arrival and then we will move on?
Gods, I'm tired now. Go on without me. I think I'll live here.
It's warm.
I'm going to cast mage armor on myself.
Yeah,
I'm going to wait for a bit, but
You know,
Alright.
some people consider that an aggressive action.
they do. That's when combat breaks out as soon as you summon your mage armor. Too right.
But I am a
They don't-
very cute and fluffy sheep.
You are indeed.
Yeah.
Yeah, go on.
this package that you people were wanting, then, as it's pulled out of the pocket again. What was it that people wanted it for?
Tiefling dude wants it.
Yeah,
Someone else took.
Yeah, I think we need to go take it back to the chat, don't we?
Mm.
To sort of clear our debt, so to speak.
I see.
And,
So-
we know
We-
these guys are nice, and we know that the sluggers are kinda, well, they're not nice, but they look after the area, you know. So I don't know.
Have you
The
had a
deep
look what's
side
inside?
sloggers. You're taking this to them?
Don't judge us, all right? Because
I had no idea this was going to be such an exciting adventure.
all right then. No, judge away.
Well, I guess
We
it
are
depends what it
excited.
is.
As long as it's positive.
What is it? What's in it?
No, I'm not opening this. Do you
well,
want to have a look?
Sure, I'll open it.
Wait, what if it's a bomb? I better open it.
Why would that be better?
I don't know. I love bombs. Get ya.
Right, okay.
Might be quieter.
But seriously, don't die.
All right, I'm gonna open the
There you
package.
go.
Okay, I mean, it's a small sort of wooden crate, say no more than a foot by a foot. It's nailed shut. You've got tools on you to easily sort of crowbar it open a little bit.
What tools? Tools?
Yeah,
Dude, I'm an artificer.
yeah,
I open my coat and I've got tools hanging from every stitch. Dude.
exactly.
That is a very impressive tool you have there.
You are a tool.
But you both of you get quicker by the day. I love you both.
You.
So you open it up and then you kind of notice whatever it is has been wrapped in what is quite expensive looking silk, a sort of funny kind of material. The silk itself is black, and as you kind of open it up, you see that the box is packed with what appear to be yellow leaves. There's a large amount of pure yellow lotus leaves here.
It's drugs. Who wants to go first? No, wait. What were you doing?
No, I don't think we want to be stealing drugs from the sloggers. That seems like a bad idea.
Talita, why'd you tell me to open this?
I don't know, like if it was a baby or something, you know, like.
Don't
But,
think people
Right.
keep babies in boxes. Not nailed
Yeah.
shut, at least.
I don't know. It
Oh,
could have been like a baby animal or something, you know. Like
I
a,
nail it shut again.
Yeah,
Mm.
it's relatively easy for you to do that without any
And
kind of issue.
I don't feel too bad. I don't feel too bad about giving the sluggers drugs, you know. So
Exactly.
All right, here you go. Then you can be in charge of it.
so
Exactly. What kind of debt are you guys paying off?
so we saved a girl, and we stopped a man creating plague.
Oh, and I got some cool shit.
Like they would owe you.
Well, we kind of
Yeah,
needed
but-
them to be okay with it,
Needed the information to find the man.
and they had the guy, yeah, and the girl.
You know, if we do give him this stuff, are they gonna make it do what it did to that girl that we saw the other day with all those people in that room?
Mm,
Oh yeah.
maybe.
Seems likely, doesn't it?
And what exactly was that?
Yeah.
So yeah, it was you know, like a lotus den. And there was a girl in there, and she was addicted, you know. And they didn't want to let her go because, like, she was pretty, or one of them liked her, you know. But we got her out.
Yeah, you managed to talk it quite good, mate.
We're such kind souls. We couldn't resist helping her out, even though we didn't know her or her sister. I mean, I guess we knew her sister.
You knew her sister?
Well, we met her sister.
Yeah, we met her. Apparently, we met her, and that meant that we had to help her out. Goody Two Shoes over there. Goody Two Shoes, green face. You know, it makes me feel bad when I don't do good things.
I knew I'd be rubbing off on you eventually.
You know, I'm only joking.
The one over there who's drinking blood is a
Uh.
good influence on you.
Dude, it's not his fault, okay? Don't look. You're back to judging, and I don't like it.
So
Things
Ta-
it's a
Such
medical
fun.
condition.
Talita's face falls a bit at that, and like some of his kind of humor leaves him, and he's
Oh,
So,
Janus, I know what you've done. Minty,
I-
go over and hug him.
She
Oh, yeah.
takes the opportunity now that there's a seat vacated by Minty. She scoots along the bench, sits really close to Janus, and just stares in her face.
Janus
Kind of-
just stares back.
twitching, like she can't keep still.
Oh, thank you, Minty. That's
You seem like a really good person. It's not fair to see you sad.
As Minty
Oh.
hugs you, I mean, I get the impression, again, this is narrative agency, Minty, that Minty is a very good hugger.
Yes.
She pulls you in tight. Can you give me a perception roll, please, Talita?
sure. Where are skills? Under the skills tab.
Yes.
Yes.
I am the most perceptive.
Oh,
I mean, that works in your favour. This is a little bit like Cthulhu. The hug is
You
great.
really roll a zero.
Yeah. Yeah, the hug is great and it is comforting, and you don't hear the blood pumping through Minty.
Nice.
So you're fine, absolutely good.
You might as well have just said either way then, because now he's thinking about the blood pumping through Minty.
Absolutely, but that's my job.
I can't really remember the last time someone hugged me.
That's
Thank
not
you.
fun.
Doofus, I hugged you yesterday.
Wait, did you?
You told me to get off.
I don't remember that.
Maybe your hugs are a bit
Wow.
sparky, Cayxl.
Wow, bit sparky. Come here, come here.
Oh dear.
Wow, there's a large loving going on now as Cayxl runs across and hugs you as well.
Oh, guys,
Blinky, maybe you should go and join in as well.
Come on, Pinky, get over here.
Wow.
well,
An affectionate headbutt occurs.
Hazel holds her arm out for Clay.
Clay just looks at you. No.
Okay. It seems the 8 hours that you've spent together has endeared everybody, and Talita. It is comforting, I guess. You have narrative agency on how your character feels, though. Do you say anything, or do you act in a particular way?
He's genuinely quite touched because I mean, he is a big, scary-faced orc man, and he's used to people just either being scared or like not liking him too much. So yeah, it's touching him.
Very nice. Your kind of rest isn't interrupted, but there's a knock on the door that happens.
Somebody
And
in here.
it's me, Little Monkey. We've got a little bit of trouble. They've come here. They're not particularly looking for you, but it looks like they're going to hurt my aunt. I've got to help her, but if you stay hidden, they won't know you're here.
She's a
Stay
nice
hidden.
lady, come back.
not gonna happen.
Lead the way.
Okay, so just let me set this up for you. He kind of sort of goes, you don't understand. It's
Excuse me. Sorry. Sorry. Scoot. Okay.
Ow!
That's amazing.
they've sent Shen Z. He's terrible. He's an Oni working for the Lords of Death. He's you can't don't put yourself in danger.
Might
I
be
am
able to help
unaware
keep her safe.
of any danger that could be, around from. Just let us at him.
He has a. Okay, if you are sure.
You
The
know,
good-
nothing ever goes wrong for low-level characters facing an Oni. Come on.
Did you say that he was coming for your aunt?
Yeah, because I didn't do what I did. They're in the reception area at the moment, and he kind of points further down. I've got to go, and if I take the punishment instead, he says.
You aren't taking any punishment. We'll deal with the Oni.
And he kind of.
Andy,
Yeah.
how tall was his aunt when we met her?
It's human,
Oh.
basically. So a small sort of human, so about
within
5'6".
a foot of the height of Janus, which I now need to double check what that is.
It's got to be close.
It's unwritten. That's what it is. I'm thinking if I were to try to disguise self, it would be close enough, would it? Do you reckon to?
It would be,
Cool,
but
for a
he does
moment.
say they are speaking with her at the moment.
Never mind.
Try it anyway, see what happens.
Yeah, just come out. Go on, mate. Let's tag out. Yeah.
Just walk past and see if how they react.
It seems that Talita and Cayxl
They might roll a 0 on perception. you don't know.
have little interest in sort of waiting as they
Oh,
move
crap,
down.
I just saw the Oni.
Yeah. And you basically see this Shen Z sort of standing here. kind of towering over this little woman from the Court of Five Thunders, saying, "Your nephew, he."
Excuse me, please. Sorry, I'm just. Excuse me.
So you push your way through. He kind of stops and turns and looks at you. And then it's kind of, you can almost see the cogs in his head working as he kind of looks at you. And then he's heard of descriptions of those that smashed up the Monkey King. And a big kind of almost rictus smile comes on his face. It seems that what you have surrendered, yes, surrendered to the Lords of Death. Fast Eddie will be most pleased with me. Are you going to do anything, Talita?
Neck to one side and then the other.
Okay. Are you gonna leave nicely, or do we have to make you?
I see this as a double victory. We get to take you into Fast Eddie, and we get to smash up this place as well. We have our orders. Payment has not been made.
You sure I can't change your mind? How much is payment?
You cannot. You are wanted. We will take you in.
Okay.
I'm going to enjoy this.
Mind if we go outside first?
No, we will not go outside.
Oh, we're going outside.
Says Cayxl running out. At that point, he just basically makes a gesture for the rest of the Lords of Death to stop Cayxl running away. So let us go to that initiative, Cayxl, running up and down.
Stay there, I imagine. Oh crap! Initiative. Oh yeah.
Yeah, initiatives for people.
Where's he playing with this picture on the screen?
I know. It's quite fun just to move your character around
I'm
there.
not going first, am I?
There we go.
Probably a good job. You're going to need to run around a lot.
So let us just double check this. Minty's got 8, so Blinky will have 8, and Artemis goes with you, Baccan, yeah, on 17. Perfect.
Yes.
Okay. So this is a situation. You see that there are 6 Lords of Death and this Shenzi, who hasn't disguised himself at the moment. This large, for the rest of you who are unaware what a gnome looks like, and for you in chat, it's this sort of giant, this large blue-skinned individual. In nursery rhymes, Oni are fearsome bogeymen that haunt the nightmares of children and adults alike, and responsible for one of the deaths of the Mighty Nine. I would like to remind you. I wonder if we get to that tonight. Okay.
He was responsible for his own death, really.
Yes. Cayxl, you'll go.
Oh crap! Sorry. Jeez. Just busy mocking a beloved pop culture character there, endearing myself to the chat.
Yeah.
Keep your hat points at the ready, folks. Oh god, I have nothing. What have I got?
The good news is
spells that I've not used yet.
Yeah, you've had a long rest, so.
Hazel has spells.
Yeah. I would also like to point out that you had a choice of fleeing from this fight, as you were given warning about it. So anything happens now isn't my fault.
Yeah, sure.
Andy, is the ant in the reception area with them?
So the aunt is here at the moment, kind of looking sort of terrified. Do you want me to put a token there just so that when I cone of cold her,
If you could, because I'm going to fairy fire, so it might be good to know.
Yeah, I can easily add a commoner. I try sometimes not to put too many tokens on because it fundamentally.
We just want to grind your computer into a little stop
Yeah.
there.
But we can do that. Unless she's under some kind of alter self powerful illusion, you get the impression she is a non-combatant on very few hit points. Okay, so hopefully you can all see where she is.
Yep. And whereabouts is Tangzan?
On the map, if you haven't got line of sight, you currently can't see
Oh
him.
no, I can see him. He's behind me.
He's hiding.
Yeah,
He's not joined us for some reason.
no, he's with you. He's just you all literally just ran forward. It's like, no, I will go, please, and you just all heroically, and I love it, heroically have ran towards your fates, okay. So I'm trying to buy as much time as I can for Cayxl. Do you know what you're doing?
Yeah, I know what I'm doing. Can you see the
Drawing
area
it back.
Oh, right, excellent.
bit that I've drawn?
Yep.
Can you see it?
Can
All right,
I
that's my
see it?
20-foot by 20-foot cube for fairy fire.
Yep.
So I'm going to
Perfect.
target the people who are partially in it. Is that okay?
I will more than allow you to do that. So yes, you can just target those.
I can't stop drawing.
You need to right click.
I've closed the map. I've closed the map.
Oh.
On your character sheet in the top right hand corner,
Yeah.
you'll have a little picture of yourself. If you double click that, it'll take you to the map. And
Oh,
top
cheers,
right one,
mate.
yeah.
Cheers. All right, let me give that another go. That was a disaster. All right, here we go. Whew.
Well
Okay.
done.
I've only been playing this slot. Damn it.
Yeah, that is a lot of successes. And you moved out of there. Is that an attack of opportunity for me?
Hit me with your best shot. I don't want to stay there. I was running away when combat started.
Yeah.
I don't know how to get rid of this heart that I've drawn, by the way.
If you go drawing, there should be an erase.
Oh, now I'm lonely without it.
You go right click drawing, do it again.
Okay. You know what? He's not going to be lulled into a false sense of security about. He's going to send his men after you. He's going to keep his attentions on Talita because Talita looks a greater threat than you.
Wow.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm literally on lightning. I nearly said on fire. Like, what's the lightning equivalent of on fire? But whatever.
Charged.
Yeah. So we then move to Baccan.
Yes. I think when everyone runs off, I think it was just him and Gallen at the back. I think there's like a touch of Eeyore to Baccan, as there is just a sort of an acknowledging just.
Here we go
again.
again.
Yeah. As he just starts trudging towards, and he'll get his bow out and just take a shot at Lord of Death number 4 here.
Okay, lovely.
who will miss and then turn around and shrug to Gallen and go, I'm sorry about that. And then we'll ruffle Artemis and say, go sort him out, lad.
Okay.
Who has run a fair amount of distance, so I believe he gets a bit more juice.
Does he get to pounce?
He gets to pounce.
Very nice.
So let me just read.
That's okay. This is the other thing I love about companions. There are so many different types of companion, and the rules are different for each type of companion.
Oh, okay. Yep. So basically, I still he still needs to make a maul attack, but I'll be doing more damage.
Yeah.
But he has to make a strength save. So he will run and charge and try and himself
Give me an
hit
attack.
number 4.
He's following in his companion's role and misses as well, unfortunately. Oh dear. Oh dear. So we move to Clay Ironheart.
Cool. I think Clay is going to decide that now might be the time to summon a little bit of the blessing of Vulcan, as he's going to cast Bless on Artemis, Talita, and himself.
Wait, no, I'm too far away.
Oh dear. Sorry.
So you target these and you apply the effect. Very nice. Then you move a little bit in, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, and then we move to Shanzi. He's not going to open up with something super powerful. He will just do his multi-attack. 2 attacks. He is going to swing with his glaive. This is quite powerful. We'll just have a look at this. Melee weapon attack. Yeah, he's in his giant form at the moment, so swings this at you. Wow, and that is a big hit, Talita. Is there anything you can do or anything you want to do about this at the moment?
Nope.
Okay, because he's in giant form, it hits you for 21 points. A fearsome foe. And yeah, unfortunately, he has 2 attacks. Hitting you with a 23. Is there anything? Oh, you would like to portent it. Very good. Turning that 16 into a 2, as we saw, meaning it is only a 9. And again, how does this function? Are you telling Talita to duck, or?
Yeah, she's warning him that if he ducks, it'll hit into the door frame instead.
Perfect. So you duck. Fate is rewoven. This only looks at you, Minty. Lord of Death number 5 is going to come out. You are not going anywhere. The only thing you'll at least be aware of is we are ordered to bring you in alive. As he swings the scimitar at you and misses. Lord of Death number 1 moves round.
Cayxl's AC.
20.
20.
No, don't. Okay, it's nothing. It's a secret.
Is it more than 15? Was what I was going to ask for.
It's 20. But I have a feeling that if I say what it is, he's gonna magically roll it.
No,
what I was thinking was that's a critical miss. But
it is a critical miss, and he suffers from it. That is also a critical miss as they start swinging wildly at you, and whatever protections that you have upon you. What protections is it? Is it because are you an armorer or?
Yeah, so I'm base 10, and then I'm wearing scale mail for +4. Then I've got a shield for +2. I'm a medium armor master, so that gives me 3 from Dex, and then I've got an infusion that gives me +1 AC.
Yeah, so you are heavily just kind of
Dude, that's my thing.
And they're trying
to metal at me because of my electricity.
Yeah, they're trying to beat you down, and it's yeah. She's like a can. We'll be able to get into it.
She should have made it up.
This one moves down here a little bit and targets you, Clay. Because both of those critically missed you, I'm going to say you have advantage on attacks against them next turn. They've basically opened themselves up. This one. misses you as well. Little
One off.
little monkey kind of runs forward. 40, to here. 45, 50.
Stay back.
I must help. And then we move to Talita.
Talita is going to wait. She's using a glaive, right?
Yeah.
So the aunt is within range of that, isn't she?
Yeah, she is, unfortunately.
Okay, fine. In that case, he's going to take the dodge action and kind of just stand in front of him.
Okay. Give me an insight roll. Yeah, very good. He sees you kind of look at her, and he kind of looks at you, and then he kind of leans forward and goes, "Yeah, we have had orders to bring you in alive, but not her." Then we move to Janus.
Oh, if he says that, I'm going to move around to stand there.
Yeah, it's like perfect.
Can I stand there?
Yeah, you can kind of leap up on there and do heroic sort of blocking, basically.
No, while I'm alive, and I take an up attack from Lord of Death 3 if he wants it.
I think he's not, because he's concerned that other people might run past him and try and get out of the door. So he's figuring that Shen Zi has you. So he's going to focus on the people to the south. Then we move to Janus.
Which Janus is going to try and do something really either amazing or terrible, as pulls out of a little pocket a little feather and a tiny little tart and starts waving them in the air towards the Oni.
Towards the Oni. Wow.
Casting Tasha's Hideous Laughter.
Okay. He has. I thought they had magic resistance as well, but obviously not. Boom, 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 boom. But yeah, he sort of shakes it off.
I thought it was quite funny personally, but fine.
I'll show you funny.
Squeeze past.
And then we move to Lord of Death 3. That is going to block this out and can only really have a swing at Clay. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, and critically hits. Is there anything anybody wants to do, or are we sticking with that?
There are things I want to do, but not that I can do.
There we go. Oh, you succeed on your concentration, though. You'll be pleased to know. And then we
Luckily, the bless that I'm concentrating on saving.
Saved you, yeah. It is indeed a combo that you can do. Very cool. And then we move to Minty and Blinky.
Yeah. I'm going to.
You can easily sort of go through where Blinky is. There's kind of a doorway into the reception behind the counter. So you can go behind the counter and climb over the counter if you wanted to. You probably can't do it sort of that way, but you can easily do that if you wanted to.
I'm going to cast Tasha's Mind Whip.
Okay. That is a powerful spell, but again, he saves.
Damn it.
Yeah. Strong
Take
of
half
mind.
damage, though, I believe.
Yeah, but more importantly, it doesn't nerf
Yeah,
into
do
abilities.
something.
Yeah, so halving that. But Blinky gets a go.
Yeah. He's going to target Lord of Death 4, I think.
Okay.
First, he's going to try and charm him.
Nope.
Jeez.
Very good rolls going on for Andy here.
Yeah.
Please do
And this
them.
time, he's going to telekinesis him.
Okay. He fails this time.
He's pushed 30 feet away from Blinky.
And this is Lord of Death 4, isn't it? Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So there's not really anywhere he can sort of
No.
go. I'll give you sort of a little bit of benefit of doubt and push him sort of up to there, really.
Cool.
But kind of slam into the wall.
Yeah.
Excellent. Now, he's just pushed away, isn't he? He's not held.
Yeah.
Or...
No. Just pushed away.
Okay. So it is his go now, and he's going to use that to come out and deal with Cayxl, as the other two have made a big meal of it.
Nice.
And misses you, but doesn't critically miss. Lord of Death 2 is over here. Will you get that one? Comes out and attempts to attack you as well. And again misses.
You're getting closer.
Yep, they are. Gallen, it is your go.
Okay. I don't think there's much I can see from here, so he's going to move forward a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I think he's just going to cast Dissonant Whispers on one of those Lords of Death. Are either of them wounded, or are they both kind of okay?
They both appear to be okay at the moment.
Okay, I'll just go for number 6 because he's straight ahead.
Yeah, he does fail.
Okay.
So yeah, he
Oof.
goes to flee and his head just explodes like a melon.
Wow.
As he sort of starts scratching at his eyes, plucking them out as the horrible whispers in him as he kind of rips the face upon him, and then it is too much for his brain to contain, and yeah, not good.
But Clay looks back over his shoulder and just like, what the hell?
And then can I see Minty from where I am?
Yes, you can, through the door.
Okay. I will give Minty bardic inspiration.
Ooh, thank you.
Excuse me.
I can't see you because you ran away.
You don't see me behind the 4 enemies that are surrounding me.
Nope, I
There's a
can't
voice
see that
coming from
because you
over
ran
there.
away.
Can't see anything.
Yeah. He's right. If I click on his token, he can't target you. It can hear you, and I don't know whether it's someone that you can see or someone that is within 30 feet that can hear you. But
I
anyway,
think it's within 30 feet anyway.
yeah,
Fine.
you have targeted Minty by your character's choice.
I don't think for bardic inspiration, I don't think there's anything that I do. It's just I tell you that I've done it.
Absolutely.
Right. Okay. Cool.
So the Slosh and Wash Queen Q2 sort of cowers, and then we move to Cayxl.
Oh, somebody's drawn some hearts. It wasn't me. All right. So it's been a while since I've had the opportunity to do this. I'm going to cast Thunder Wave.
Very nice. Okay. So it doesn't quite work that way. Thunder Wave it's a 15-foot cube.
From me.
Yeah, but it originates from you, not centered on you. So it is like that, unfortunately.
You could step out though.
You could step out if you wanted to get them all, or if you did that, you would get the Oni as well.
Oh, I think the Oni's constitution is going to be too big for that. I don't know though.
Worth a try.
Yeah, it's a common misnomer that it's kind of centered on you like that, and it doesn't. Unfortunately, it comes from you. But it is your choice. You've obviously got a move action, so you could move and catch all of them in it, but it would mean 2 attacks of opportunity.
You do 15 foot like that. Get all 4 of them.
I would argue the point that the Oni is only 25% into that.
Worth a try. We could get 3 of the guys next to you.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's been a while since I've caused some damage, and I'm getting itchy.
I mean,
Something.
take that step 2. If you step 2, well, you just step backwards. I mean, it's up to you. But if you stepped there, you would easily be able to get them all like that.
Go on then.
Okay, but that does involve. You've got a massive armor class. And Lord of Death 4 is going to have a go at you. This is where I double crit now. No, Lord of Death 4. No, it was 1 and 5, wasn't it? That critically missed. Oh, so it does hit you. Did you want a shield or anything?
I got a shield.
Okay.
What?
So only hits you for 4 points, and then Lord of Death 2. Misses you. So yeah, all of those now are a valid target for your Thunder Wave. So we've got a couple of failures, couple of successes. If you roll your damage, the 2 failures. Oh, look at that!
Hell yeah.
Oh yes. 2 are heavily damaged, and 2 are dead. So I don't even need to move the ones that failed their save backwards because they are dead.
Oh, blow their corpses away.
Yeah, they're just like ragdolling.
Yeah.
Their corpses
physics
fly
it,
into the
yeah.
Oni.
Very nicely done. And Lord of Death. There we go. Boom. That was very effective, and I think worth the 4 points of damage to do that. They are shocked beyond shocked as you kind of blown those all up. Then we move to Baccan.
Yep. Who will just say, well, we'll see if this one does any better, as he wiggles his fingers and casts Hunter's Mark on Lord of Death number 3, and we'll just take a shot.
Pew pew.
and just he was going to move forward, but he's just going to stay at the back, and just hang his head. And Artemis can't do anything because of bonus actions, so he will just take the dodge action here.
Okay.
Lots of random drawings happening on the map here.
Yeah. So we move to Clay.
Clay is going to try and just smack this guy around a bit.
Okay. Oh, and you do
Okay.
a critical hit, 30 points, and you kill him. Wow. He goes down as well. Boom. Very nice. I like the strobing effect that's coming from Cayxl now. Is that your
You're
go?
right out there.
Is that your go, Clay?
Yeah, that's me.
Okay, so this is interesting. We move to Shen's. He's okay at the moment. He doesn't particularly like fighting martial classes, but he is going to attempt to attack you, Clay, instead. As you can see that you are capable of doing stuff. Talita, you don't give him disadvantage, do you? You just, if he hits,
Clay would have to be within 5 feet of me for
right.
the
Okay.
defense as well, so it's no effects.
Oh wow.
So he hits you for 21 points. Oh wow! And you roll a natural 20.
Wow.
2 natural 20s in a row here.
Yeah. But
Can't play.
he does have 2 attacks though.
He's about to die, but
Yeah. And he misses you.
oh,
Wow, unbelievable. Lord of Death 5, because he critically missed last time, he's kind of still wrapped up. The thunder wave that you did, his ears are bleeding. He takes no action at all. Little Monkey kind of runs in and is going to... You see, he kind of takes a sort of stance and throws a fist, martial arts wise, at the Oni. And hits. Oh, hitting for 7 points of damage. And then we move to Talita.
Hey, go, friend.
Are you sure you don't want to back out yet?
The gang members are 10 a copper. New recruits. This is good for them. If they survive, they get stronger. If they die, they are worthless.
They are not undead, are they?
Nah.
No. So I level 1 smite them.
Yeah, I'm just gonna double check. I know they count as giants, but I'm just wondering whether they count as... I don't think they're infernals. Yeah, they count as large giants. That is their creature type.
Speak giant.
you want to have a quick chat?
I can cuss at him.
It's nice damage though.
Oh, no, that's to Janus.
That's Janus. I know.
What?
Sorry,
Why?
Janus.
What are you doing?
I don't know how I targeted you.
How did you?
It's very
apparently I'm targeting multiple people.
yeah, it's
I
very
feel like we're on
strange.
the other side of a wall here.
Would you like me to heal that 18
If
hit
you wouldn't
points?
mind.
Pretty please.
Okay. So Talita, you hit. So you hit him, and boom, boom, boom.
I should be able to just drag it onto him. Yeah, there you go.
There we go. So very nice. You've done some damage to him. Anything else you want to do?
Yes, I am gonna cast bonus action Sanctuary.
Ooh.
On Clay.
On Clay. Very nice.
It didn't work last time.
Yeah, Clay always gets sanctuaried.
Stay safe, Clay.
Oh, okay. It's got hits hard.
And then we move to Janus.
Not for long.
No, not for long. As the short bow comes out. Oh.
I'm surprised you haven't laced it with the drugs that we've got.
Then
Sorry.
we move on to Blinky and Minty.
Try this again. Mind whip.
He succeeds.
No, he doesn't, because I portent it.
All right, fair enough. You make his saving throw 2. 2 plus 2 is 4. So Mind Whip does work, burning through your portents. Okay, so this is important. So roll the damage. I will have to put some more damage onto him because it will halve it.
So I'm going to roll the Bardic Inspiration to add to the dice because of Gallen having magical inspiration.
So it can add to the damage, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'll do that first, just to,
Okay.
and then.
Oh, that is nice. So that is going to be.
Nice.
I owe you another 8 plus 3, so I owe you another 11 points on that. Okay, still not heavily damaged at the moment, but he is wounded now.
And importantly, he's very limited for his next turn.
Yeah, so he can only do a number of things. It's okay. I know what he can do. Okay.
Importantly.
Oh, I see what you did there.
Oh, thank you very much.
Okay. Blinky.
He's going to try his best. That is the Frost Ray.
Oh, nice. He saves.
And then the Telekinetic Ray. Which, because he's bigger than medium, will do nothing regardless.
Yeah. Okay. He's trying his Blinky. And then we move to Lords of Death 2. Lords of Death 2. Lord of Death 2 doesn't like you anymore, Cayxl.
Come back and play.
It's a lot safer being inside here, especially having him hurt. But he is going to move forward, and he's going to try and do his job. And critically missing again, losing his action for next turn. And then we move to Gallen. This is a viable tactic for you now, just to stand there and make them just critically miss you.
It's a bit boring though, isn't it? Come on.
You could throw in dodge as well and just never get hit.
Okay, Gallen.
Right. What's the state of Shenzi at the moment?
He's wounded, but beyond that, doesn't look bloodied.
Okay.
There's a lot of fight left in him.
Okay. So Gallen's gonna toddle over to the corner and he's going to attempt to command Shenzi.
Okay. He just ignores you, pointing at you and says, "You little worm, do not have the power to command me."
And then he's going to do nothing.
Okay. The Slosh and Wash Queen cowers, and we move to Cayxl.
Catch me if you can.
Yeah, they can't. They're tied up in themselves, dropping their weapons, fumbling because of their critical misses. So, no attacks of opportunity. You move to there safely. What are you doing?
So, one of these interesting-looking plant pots over here on the side.
Yep.
You look mighty catapultable.
They beautifully pruned bonsai trees, probably, maybe hundreds of years old, lovingly tended.
They're going to look great on the side of this Oni's face.
Okay, go for it.
Pretty sure Cayxl's alignment is chaotic.
Yeah. So you have targeted Senji and forced him to make a dex save and failed. Only by one. As this beautiful 100-plus-year-old bonsai tree gets
Shout,
smashed.
"Bonsai!"
Little monkey just kind of looks horrified. That was my master's.
Still got one left.
And then we move to. Sorry, is that you done, Baccan?
I've not
Hazel.
gone.
No, sorry, I mean
Hey.
Cayxl. Is that you, Cayxl?
I'll get on the counter. Why not?
Okay, you jump up on the counter, and then Baccan, it is your go.
He will just trudge his feet 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Oh, hello. Bonus action, move my hunter's mark across to this big chap here. And let's take a shot. Who's going to turn to Janus and say, I think this is going really well.
Don't worry about it. I can't seem to hit him either. Don't know how he manages to avoid them.
No, he's a big fella, isn't he?
Again, he's just catching the arrows and chucking them down at the moment.
And that's me.
And then we move to Artemis.
I've used my bonus action, so
Okay,
just
no
dodge.
Clay.
Clay is going to, since he's got Sanctuary on him, is going to try and shout at this Ernie and distract it and try to use the help action for the next attack.
Okay, so help action for the next attack. Okay, that is good.
The next person that tries to attack him.
With all of this shouting, the Oni begins to cast a spell. He's going to cast Sleep. Is anybody doing anything about that? Obviously not. A 20-foot point I choose. Yeah. Sorry?
Nope.
Can't be right. It's not targeting himself.
Yeah, I know. I recognise where that's from. So it is going to be 5d8. Oh, that is quite nice. It would be quite nice if it would register what I've just rolled. Come on.
I think you'll just have to roll it again, and so you just get ones instead.
It's
That
gonna,
is the rule, yeah.
it is. It's going to roll. It's going to roll at some point. I'm sure of it.
Oh.
Why has that not rolled? Oh, that was such a good roll as well.
If you roll it again.
Oh, it's doing it.
Oh, we can see that one.
Yeah, no, I've re-rolled it, so we'll have to do that. So
Clay has 6.
Clay has 6 hit points. Little Monkey has 11 hit points. What do you? Well, so Clay, you go to sleep unless you can't be put to sleep.
Unfortunately, I can.
So you hit the ground. Sleep is the unconscious condition. So Bless goes. Tang Zan also collapses to the ground. And that is 17 points. So no one else has got 3 hit points there, have they? So that is that. And he takes that action. That's all he can do because of Tasha's mind whip. As Clay and Tangzi collapse to the ground.
Sleepy time.
And then we move to Lord of Dead. He can't do anything because of his critical miss. He snores. Talita, it is your go.
Hit him again.
Swing that hammer.
No bless though.
Yeah. And you miss this time, he smiles. I haven't even started yet. Then we move to Janus.
Janus is going to try and hide around this corner
Okay.
as a bonus action.
Give me stealth. 16. This thing is powerful. This thing has all sorts of abilities. This thing... Yeah, you are hidden.
Sneaky, sneaky, sneaky. Shoot. I assume that would give me advantage.
It would do.
Cool.
You do hit.
Didn't even need it.
Nice.
He is now heavily damaged, bloodied for the first time in this fight. Anything else you want to do, Janus?
I think that is it.
And then we move to Blinky and Minty.
Yeah. Minty will target him. And she will firebolt him.
Yep, you hit.
Nice.
Very
Wow.
nice.
Yeah. He does not like that. Then we move to you, Blinky.
And a 1 for the dazing ray.
Up and fails.
Hey!
Oh wow.
So his speed is halved and he has disadvantage. Yep.
Yep.
Wow.
Hasn't moved yet, have I?
Nah.
2 for the fear ray.
That fails as well. Wow.
What
So
happened to
the
those save rolls
yeah,
you had before?
Yeah.
okay. So it doesn't make him run away. He's just frightened as well.
Mhm.
That is a great turn. You have gave him disadvantage on his attacks, and
Blinky for the win.
yeah, Lord of Death 2 is fleeing now. He's seen all of this happening, and he doesn't want to move across to where the hearts are done there because it could be a bomb
Who
or
knows
a
what
trap.
they could be.
And then we move to Gallen.
Okay, just a quick one. Does I know healing word would revive someone if they're unconscious, but if they're asleep, does that do the same thing?
No,
No. Okay.
healing word doesn't remove the condition. It just heals people. You can
However, kick him.
you can wake him up by expending an action to wake him up, though.
Yeah. Yeah. So you'll kind of go forward, use his action to wake up Clay.
Yep.
And then he will kind of back up again. Is this a window next to us?
It is indeed.
Right. Okay. He's going to stay where he is, and he'll do a healing word on Clay.
Cool. Give us that heal. Perfect.
What? Why am I lying on the floor? Ah,
We're all asking
Gallen.
ourselves that.
Thank you.
And then we move to Cayxl.
Oh, just look at me now. Look at all this lightning.
Oh,
I'm
what
gonna-
lightning? Ah!
I'm gonna lightning launcher the big Oni.
Okay. He's looking a little bit concerned now. This has not gone the way
Might
that he
as
has
well be.
anticipated. Yeah, and you've hit him as well. Very nice.
What's his AC?
His armor class is 16, so that indeed would be a critical hit. So you can roll another 2d6.
Okay.
Wow.
Damn.
It doesn't do quite 17. It only does 12 to him. but it's an extra 12 because you don't get the +5 twice, just
Oh,
the
sorry.
dice. No, it's cool. It's just
Still,
the die.
you still managed to roll all the possible damage that you could
Yeah,
get.
Yeah, that's nice.
I mean, that was a lovely 23
You-
points of damage.
You managed to do that much that even Blinky is mimicking you.
Uh,
Think right now, every vein in my body is bright white with lightning.
that is
Worrying.
Concerning.
yeah. I mean, this is bad. I was hoping he'd get another round in, but it's Baccan's go, so everything will be fine.
Exactly. And he senses that voice and says, "Oh, everyone's so good apart from me." As he takes a shot.
Oh, you hit.
Come on,
Do I? I do.
let's go Rangers, let's go.
Doing 9 points, and he looks in a really bad state now as the arrow goes into him.
So I will say to Artemis, just go, give it a go. And he will take a step back
Yeah.
and then charge towards him.
Okay.
If he can get
Yeah,
there.
he can leap up onto the counter. This Oni is huge, so it's easy enough for him to engage.
Lol.
Oh,
Oh no.
He just bites Tangs out instead.
Well, he wakes up then, right?
Backhands give it a go then, lad. Must have been really inspirational.
Clay, it is your go.
Clay is going to stand up very quickly, brush himself off, grab the warhammer, and take another swing.
Okay, you're going to lose your sanctuary because of that. But you
Fine.
hit. And you take him down.
Hey.
Was that
Oh,
perfect, the
no.
amount of hits I needed?
Yeah, I mean, that is exactly what you needed to do. And that is it.
Was that lethal or non-lethal?
Ooh. I think non-lethal from Clay.
Okay. So you have Shenzi non-lethally killed.
Non-lethally killed.
Yeah. He does have regeneration, but Anoni's regeneration doesn't trigger if he's on 0 hit points, so it doesn't trigger. Lord of Death then goes and he flees in a different direction. Little Monkey is still asleep. Talita. Is there anything you particularly want to do, or are you?
I step on the Oni over to Clay, because knowing that he's not killed him and he's just knocked him down.
Like, I'm proud of you, Clay. You showed restraint.
And as I pull out a rope from my side and just start tying the Oni up.
Okay.
No point wasting good armor blood.
And I think that is absolutely perfect timing as we come to 10 o'clock to leave it there. You have captured the Oni. The other two look like they don't want anything to do with this anymore. Like the Oni said by his own omissions, they are 10 a copper, and they've probably reconsidered their life choices with Shenzi kind of throwing their lives away. You have defended the slosh and wash laundry for now, and as Little Monkey sort of he comes to consciousness again. He says, "This is good. Maybe we should. I don't know if you wish to question him, or I don't know what you wish to do with him, but
Loot him.
my master." My master has a safe place and has agreed to meet with you all whenever you are ready. And that is where we will leave it tonight. You can indeed loot him. And this is the opening sequence for our next session. Thank you very much, everybody. Thank you to everybody in chat. You did very well. You did very well. I literally thought there was another round left in him. For him to do his devastating attack, but no.
That could easily have gone differently.
Yeah, it could have very easily.
cone of cold. But no, the critical hits and everything else was just beautiful at the end. So well done, well deserved, and you have him captured for the moment. Thanks for everybody in chat. Thanks for everybody who's watched. We will carry on the story in 2 weeks' time. Till then, stay safe, everybody, and take care.